Welcome back. So get a look at our numbers on Wall Street. 3 green arrows for you at this hour, with the Dow currently up about 63 points. Well, Free the Children, an international charity and education partner, is introducing a new program to schools in the Sacramento region. And here to talk more about that program, Lisa Wade with Impact a Village, and Deng Jungkook, a former lost boy of Sudan, also with Impact a Village. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. You have been here before, and it's always a pleasure to get to see you.
It's like home.
It is like home. Well, let's go back to your original home. You were 5 years old when you and 30,000 of children who became known as the Lost Boys of Sudan embarked on an unfortunate adventure that would change many lives forever, spending many years in refugee camps, and as a child being alone in that without family and adults really there to supervise.
I left when I was like 5 or 6 years old. I don't know my age. I don't know my birthday, so that was probably the age that I went through without parents. It wasn't only me, but there was like 30,000 kids that were forced out of South Sudan to go to the refugee camp due to the conflict in South Sudan. And then from Ethiopia, we walked to northern Kenya, which is about a distance of about 1,000 miles, that's what they say. But we're not counting.
You know, at that point, doesn't even matter when you're in those numbers. So, flashing forward many years, you finished college, came to college in California, you have a master's degree, and you have spent much of your life educating people about the challenges in Sudan. And that's where you come in with this. You have an interesting program where you're trying to make sure that these stories are not forgotten.
Right. I met Deng and heard his story and was so inspired. I had him come to when my kids were going to high school, and I saw how the kids were touched about, wow, somebody could survive this, and not only survive, but give back, thrive. Exactly. And so we ended up, Deng and I founded a nonprofit called Impact a Village.
Well, let's show some pictures, because we have some pictures of your work with different schools. What are we looking at here? The canoe.
Oh, that's where we funded desks and chairs for a school in the Amazon rainforest for an indigenous tribe. They had to deliver the desks and chairs by canoe.
Incredible. And another, looks like a collection there at St. Michael's School where people collected food. Deng, you are now a father of 5. Your oldest is 13 years old. Looking back, is it amazing to you what you survived at the very young age? You know, now you look at it with a father's eyes, which are very different. Do your kids get it? Isn't it amazing to you that this whole thing actually happened?
Yeah, when I look at my children, like my 5 years old, and at that time I was 5 years old, my son, and I wonder, how did I survive? Can my son go through the same thing and really survive like the way I did? I reflected back, I said that probably wouldn't happen, you know. But for them right now, it's my goal to show them how the world I came from and the world I'm trying to raise them. Then from there they can see my background and they can choose what is best for them. And not only my kids, that's what I wanted American kids also to know, that there's another life outside of the United States.
And it's far different than what we know here, as rough as we think we have it sometimes. Thank you very much, and good luck with Impact a Village and getting into the schools here locally.
Thank you.